If you want to support the Predator Poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.
This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting, or in scholarly papers to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is the subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
How's it going, ma'am?
He's here.
Okay, cool. Hey. What's up? How's it going, Steven?
Yeah.
Gordon, nice to meet you, man.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm not being sued for something, am I?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's about the messages to the girl that was talking to you today. Do you just want to go talk about it away from your mom?
Yeah.
All right.
Concerned.
Yeah, I just want to have a conversation about her. That's all, man.
Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You just want to tell mom that you're going to kind of be over here, or?
No.
All right. Yeah, you can just have it here.
I guess you about it too. I was just playing along.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I know you're a good guy and everything
Yeah.
like that. But do you work at all, or?
Yeah, I do construction.
Nice. Well, thanks for what you do. Thanks for keeping the road safe. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. So it's just about. I'm sure you know what I'm here to talk to you about and all that. And that chick.
Yeah.
Got it. You're a PTV fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite song?
Right now it's either I think Bloodlines or of a Trophy Father's Sin. I think.
Yeah,
I just broke my phone, so I can't really go on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm an Avenged Sevenfold fan.
I love them.
Yeah, they're so good, dude. But anyway,
What's going on?
yeah. So about like you kind of know I'm here to talk to you about her. Like, all right. So what's like? How old is this girl?
I don't know. Do you know her?
Well, personally, I mean, I know of her. Yeah. Like, I mean, do you kind of know why I'm here to talk to you about her?
No. She's been trying to meet me, and I've been kind of just trying to like push it off.
Right.
Like, I really don't want to meet her.
Fair enough. Okay, so she's 12.
I don't know. What did she say?
Well, you told me you don't want to meet a 12-year-old.
I don't want to meet any 12-year-olds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So is that kind of why I didn't meet her?
Yeah. She keeps on trying, and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to just work and go home.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's because she was too young. You didn't want to meet her.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, I respect that. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
no, I don't do none of that stuff.
Good.
I played along with it, but at some point I was planning on cutting it off.
Fair enough.
'Cause I think I've only been talking to her for like 2-3 weeks, and it's been getting really weird.
Sure. How so? I didn't, dude. I'm a college dropout. I hate reading. I didn't read all of
Oh, is
these.
that
Like,
the messages and stuff?
yeah.
I mean, like, I've told her a few things just to see what she said, but then it's like, oh, you want to come to my house? And I was like, I don't really, I mean, I don't want to.
Right.
So
What things did she want to do?
she wanted me to basically f her and her sister.
What?
Yeah.
How old's your sister?
She said 7, and I'm not with it.
Yeah, no, I feel
I
you.
mean, I'm 25. I'm not trying to go to jail for any of that stuff. Like,
Right. Did you kind of play along with it, or?
a little bit, but I mean, she tried to see if we can go to Potomac Mills, and I mean, I tell her like, oh, hey, maybe one day, but then in my mind, I'm like, I'm not gonna go.
Fair enough.
I only was playing along with this because I knew it was either like a setup
Sure.
or just some weird child. Because some children are like that these days. But how did you meet her?
Yeah, so I just kind of came across these messages. We just have a group called like Kid Protectors USA. We just make
Yeah,
sure
no,
kids
you're
don't talk
straight.
to adults. Adults
Yeah,
don't talk to
no,
kids. Yeah, no, I know you're
I-
good. You're only
I
25.
honestly, whenever I get a phone, I would like to join that. Because, I mean,
Really?
there's even like a lot of group chats. Like I'm on certain like apps and stuff, and they add me to things, and I'm like, this is crazy.
Dude, and I think, that's what we're kind of lacking because,
Yeah,
once in a
no,
while
yeah.
we're like, oh, this person's talking to this person.
Yeah, no, you're straight.
But there's very few people who actually go to talk to in person because I think those people are actually good. And I think,
Yeah, no.
right.
I honestly, my day to day is I literally wake up at 3 in the morning, go to work, come home, make dinner for my sisters,
Well, I appreciate that.
fall asleep.
Nice.
I'm very little on social media. Like,
Right.
I made a second Instagram account just to see what this kid was about, and I only made that account for like 2 weeks, and then I was planning on just cutting it off.
Okay. Oh, wait. I play on
I
words
have
there.
like a main, but I mean, I'm not a social media person.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Same here, dude. It's
Yeah.
very toxic.
Yeah, no.
Well, dude, and that's what I've been kind of looking for. I mean, I think this conversation's fate, man, because I've been looking for eyes on the inside because, on Instagram, they censor everything.
Yeah.
But, if I've been looking for like these group chats, because those are where the real bad guys post stuff and all that stuff.
I try to avoid them. Like, I go in them just to see, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't mess with that.
Well, do you know what apps they have these group chats on?
They have them a lot on, like, Sessions.
Oh, okay. That's a new one.
Sessions. There's another app called Signal.
Okay.
I've had my Reddit blocked because of the stupid Destiny post, but I'm on this thing called you find a lot of people like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What are they talking about on there?
They'll just say like, oh, no limits group, join to add. Yeah, and I'm just like, let me see what I can find in here. See
Right.
what weirdos.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that at all. Like, people are like real hardcore, and I'm like, yeah, no. Like, they'll try and message me, be like, oh, I heard you had sisters. I'm like, no, I don't. No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
So they message you on what platform saying that I heard you had sisters?
Sessions.
Oh, I
Because
see.
I do talk to some friends there.
Yeah, of course.
But other than that, it's like, I mainly just use Discord, but that's where my brother and all my friends are for gaming and stuff. But,
Hey, man, I got a Snapchat, and the other day some
Oh.
guy in Spain was like arrested on terroristic threats for
Yeah,
Snapchat. So this
like-
doesn't mean I'm a terrorist. But
yeah, but no, I get what you're saying.
Wow. Okay. So where do they post the links to these groups usually?
It's literally they just post their session IDs
Okay.
on that Reddit thing, and people go off that, and then they just message them.
Interesting. So when did you first find out about these groups? Because I would love to start joining them and seeing what I can find.
I've found out about them for about a year now.
Okay.
Because, like, it starts off like, oh, hey, we have, like, a trading group for, like, adults and stuff.
Of course.
And then you got people in there like, oh, I have no limit group, blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this is okay.
It's like the rabbit hole. Yeah.
So.
So
But no, you...
I'm gonna put these away because you're giving me amazing info on these people. I don't need these anymore. But so when they say no limits, like what are they talking about?
Like, and
Oh, That okay.
Yeah,
So in those groups, because obviously it's kid protectors, we want to try to save some of these kids. Do they post mainly like videos, pictures, both, or how does it
both.
usually? Oh, geez.
Yeah.
They don't really give a do
They
they?
don't.
Um,
And it works for them because session is like, it's encrypted. So, I mean, like, you can't, like, yeah.
Basically, yeah, you can't just say like my name's John Smith and here I
Yeah,
live here.
like,
It's a session.
yeah,
Right,
it's like,
right, right.
but man, you scared me because I'm thinking in my head, like, I didn't do anything wrong. And I've been talking to this chick, but I mean, I haven't done anything serious.
No, exactly.
Nor
That's
even want to.
no, and I think you have great info on actual
Yeah,
bad
no,
people.
Yeah.
But so when they post this stuff in the group, is it mostly like girls, boys, both, or?
It's a mix.
Okay.
What I've mainly found is men, but it's like it's crazy age. It's like they got like young teens in there, old men, but it's like they don't say it until like just out of the blue. If someone's like, "Oh, why don't you say your age?" and since people go on, and I'm like,
Well, I mean, more so the
message.
content they post in the groups. Like, is it mostly girls, boys, or both, or?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I wish I had my phone so I could kind of show you, but I mean, yeah, it's. I wish I had my phone so I could get your number because I mean, I'd love to stay in contact.
Yeah, no,
help.
yeah, and so I'm curious, like, so obviously I know it's other people posting it, and what I want to go for is the producers of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, how low do the ages go that they post in these groups?
Dude, toddlers to young adults.
Are you just you're with me?
No.
You're being serious when you say that?
Yes, sir.
Holy.
Yeah.
So I'm just obviously, I know we're not here to, I know we're not getting off to toddlers or anything, but like, what happens in a video with a toddler on these groups?
I honestly try not to watch them. There's sometimes where I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, it's like a car wreck. You can't look away sometimes. So what happens?
I mean, it's just either parents or some just doing their children.
Like, I hate to, because there's certain like parameters and kind of what kind of sex are they doing on the kids?
I don't even know. I'm a virgin myself, so
I had no shame in that.
I don't know.
Well, I guess is it more like when I say is it like or just or how how does it go with the toddlers?
Both family.
Oh my God! So they're just their own kids.
It's disgusting.
Do they post stuff of babies in there?
Yeah. And sometimes the groups don't last long because sometimes people just stop and then the admin will be like, oh, it's time to delete the chat. So it's like hard to really stay and figure out what's going on.
Sure. So when I say babies, like they're posting like newborns sometimes, or
not, yeah. I'd say like a couple months older than a newborn.
Oh, geez, man. I mean, what's even happening with a newborn? I can't even comprehend.
I don't click on those. There's
No, don't worry. I know it's great, but it's like, hey, man, if the house burns down next to you, and I'm like, hey, man, what do you know about who burned it down? It's like the same thing. Like, you can't control what someone else posts and stuff. But I'm just asking, like, what would happen in a video of a baby? Because obviously, those are the kids we want. They're the most vulnerable. So I'm not saying 17 years old is right, but like, obviously, they have more autonomy than a baby, right? So that's why I want to know, what would happen in a video of like a newborn or a few months after a newborn? I'm not judging you for watching it. I'm just.
I try not to really watch the videos, but I mean, it's just doing children in intercourse of any way possible, even forcing the child to do things to the parents.
And have you seen that with like someone under 1 year old? Oh my God! How often do they post the babies in there?
It just depends on the chats, like especially the no limits. You'll get just crazy stuff.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry you've had to watch that stuff, man.
I've stopped lately. Like I'm to the point where I was like, this just is sick.
Right. How did it? I guess how'd you feel when you first watched something like that?
I was disturbed.
Mm-hmm.
Very disturbed.
That's good. I mean, you're definitely my eyes on the inside. I mean, when you get your.
I don't even know like if I want to. Like I was planning on like cutting it off pretty soon.
Sure.
I mean, your group is amazing. Like, how many people do you have in it? Is it just you?
6 of us.
6?
Yeah.
Are you just DC oriented or?
So we kind of do. We're based out of Winchester.
Yeah.
So we kind of do DC area and sometimes up to Baltimore and sometimes even as far south as like Charlotte. But like, you know, it's really a side thing, man. Like it's not.
I feel that.
What
was your name again?
Gordon.
Steve.
Nice to meet you, man. Well, dude, so that's just unbelievable. So, what app would you say is the most severe for this type of stuff?
Reddit.
They post the child on Reddit.
No, that's how you get the links.
I see.
So, okay. That's all I've found is just Reddit. I mean, Reddit's got some crazy stuff.
Dude, that's awesome. I definitely want to stay in touch. My phone sometimes, I mean, I go everywhere.
I literally dropped my phone down a 10-foot ditch today, and the whole thing cracked and won't even charge or turn on. So I don't even have a phone until probably Friday.
Oh,
so, and I mean, that's good because I was planning on cutting off connection with that kid anyways.
Fair enough.
I don't.
Well, what's an email I can get a hold of you on? Okay. Do you have any other emails?
Just.
Yeah, okay.
Those are my two main. So.
I actually have a Reddit account. I haven't really used it for that stuff.
I don't. Like.
Well, I'm saying, like, do you message on Reddit sometimes?
I can't.
What's your Reddit name? I can hit you up on there.
I'm banned.
Oh.
From the Destiny thing.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
yeah, I mean, then again, I don't even go on Reddit that much anyways, but I mean, yeah.
Fair enough. So when they post this type of shit, obviously I know it's not your content or anything like that. Do they, is it mostly in groups or is it individuals sending it to you or kind of both or how does it go?
Either or. Some people try to message me and I'm like, nah, I'm okay.
Right. I mean, gosh, you have sisters of your own, so I'm sure it hits home for you.
Yeah, I love them like, they're my stepsisters, but dude, I'd do anything for them.
How old are they?
13 and 7.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. You really do protect, you're looking out for them. So
that's like mainly why I went on those, because I need to watch out for them, so I need to figure out what people do.
Right.
And then it's like sometimes you got people that like at first like I was like, oh, like at first she looked my age, and then like after a while she was like, oh, I think 12 or 13. I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, exactly.
And then she's like, I can't have my sister. I was like, I don't. How old is she? Like I thought she was older. And then she said 7. I was like, I don't know.
Right.
But yeah.
So I do have a few questions because obviously I know you're sincere about stuff, but when people have asked you to trade, there seems to be a few, by seems to be, I mean, like actually it just totally happened, where it seems like they send you something, you send something back to them. Like what happens with that?
They just keep on sending, and I mean, I have 1 or 2 that I don't watch that I send just to see what happens with them.
Sure.
And after like they send that, that's when I'm like, all right, well, I gotta do it.
Got it. So you just kind of have like a piece of it just to get people off your back or something. Okay. So
that's how you get in, because like they ask for samples, so I'm like, all right, I need to at least have 1, but I don't watch.
Just kind of like your fake ID to get in the bar.
Yeah.
So the ones that you have that you send people, what are those?
They're more like young adult.
Like how old?
Like 20s.
Well, the only reason I'm bringing that up, and it's totally fine. Like I know, you know, sometimes you can just if you stare into the abyss, sometimes you step into it a little bit, and that's fine. But God, you spit like that too, man. We're like soulmates, bro. No homo, but
it's the construction thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Spit so much.
Hell yeah. But obviously, there's records of from your accounts, and obviously from you sending like child stuff to other people. Like, what's kind of the reasoning for that?
Try to get in the groups. I mean, sometimes they're like, oh, you gotta have younger. So I mean, I do have like the little younger.
Sure.
It's like that's how I get in and try to find.
So are some of the groups like they make you post stuff in there to stay in?
Yeah. I just try to post the same thing, but I don't post rapidly. I wait a little bit, or
you do the bare minimum just to fit in. Okay. So what are the ages that you post?
It's teen.
Like
15.
15 and up?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't try to post nothing young.
Got it. So are these like videos or pictures you post?
It's mainly like a couple videos.
Okay. What are the girls doing in those? Or are they boys? I don't judge.
Just solo girl just dancing.
Okay. Naked, I
And
assume.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay. And I know that's probably like, your limit to what you can even stomach, but obviously there's records of you sending very young stuff too, even. So, like, what's truly the youngest age someone, because if it's someone asking you for it, I understand either it's peer pressure or you're trying to fit in and just kind of like stay undercover. So what's the youngest they made you send, truly? Because 8. Okay. What was that video of the 8-year-old? Because maybe we could try to find that kid.
I don't remember. They're like very old videos.
What makes you think they're old?
Just the way the video is and stuff.
Oh, just grainy. Okay. So there is, I think I might know the kid you're talking about with that, because I think she's 16 now, maybe living, we're trying to find her, which it's good, because maybe you can be my key to that. And I know, obviously, you're not trying to harm her, but that video, is she by herself or with an adult?
I don't watch the video, I just send it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't, if I was to do anything, it's just, I don't, but, yeah, I don't.
So have people on these apps tried to talk to you about your sisters?
A couple people have tried, but I've blocked them because I don't talk about family.
What have they brought up with your sisters?
Try to have me do weird things to them, but like, I don't.
Do you happen to know or what can you remember of when the last time that happened was? Because that guy is definitely somebody where it's like, hey man, why would you be asking that stuff?
Probably months ago. I don't bring my sisters up. The people ask if I have family, I'm like, no.
Okay. Do you know what app that guy was on where he tried to ask you?
Session.
Okay. So it seems like Session's kind of that's where the people go. Where was that guy from?
I don't get areas. The people are secretive like that.
Okay. How often have people asked you for photos of your sisters?
I don't send any photos.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying how often have people asked you for photos?
I don't think really ever.
Okay. So I did want to, and again, being undercover is one thing. And I genuinely appreciate the work you've been doing, man. I mean, construction and then just helping kids be safe online. It's truly a good thing. And I appreciate you living with mom and taking care of everybody, man. Really good guy.
Yeah, me and her split the house we had for like 4 years.
Okay, so you help pay rent? Or is it rent? Mortgage? Nice, man. Yeah. So, why doesn't someone like you have a girlfriend? I mean, you're also obviously a put-together guy. And
self-esteem. Like, I just started for like demons and stuff, family past and stuff. So.
Did you have a rough childhood? What happened, if I may ask?
Just neglect. I mean, it's hard to kind of talk about.
Yeah, got it. Did you play football when you were younger?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Until high school.
What'd you play? You're a pretty big dude.
Defensive and offensive line.
I mean, I could have guessed that. I mean, you weren't no running back, obviously. But yeah, man. Did you play in high school or like just up until it?
2 years, but I dislocated my knee 5 times.
Oh, got it. Were you pretty good?
When I was younger, before I dislocated my knee, but after that, I kind of took it easy.
Do you still keep up with the Skins and everything? Or
I'm a Ravens fan.
You're a Ravens fan. Okay. Are you from that area originally?
No, I'm from New York.
You're from New York. What part?
Buffalo.
Okay. Yeah, my dad's from Cheektowaga.
Really?
Yep.
What? How long did he live there?
Oh, geez. I don't know. He moved here before I was born.
I just asked because my grandpa was the mayor of Cheektowaga.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea what that is. But
yeah, my mom she lived in Cheektowaga Sloan for a long time.
Yeah.
My grandma lived there forever. Like, she went to St. Andrew's Church there. I don't know if you...
Man, is it a Catholic church? No.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Roman Catholic.
Man, because my dad used to go to a Catholic church there. He was real good friends with this guy named... Oh, man, he was a pretty big dude, man. Super great guy. I mean, not very talkative, but very, very cool guy.
I remember as like a young kid when my grandpa was mayor, me and my brothers would play at like the mayor house and stuff. But that's crazy. I've never met someone that had family from Chickawaw.
Yeah. What brought you down here?
Before my parents got divorced in 2013, like the start of it, my dad got a job working for all like the medical hospitals, fixing medical
Oh,
equipment
cool.
in DC, Virginia,
Yeah.
Maryland.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice, man. So how are you a Ravens fan but not a Bills fan?
Oh, excuse me. I just got home not too long ago. But
You're good.
I didn't really watch too much NFL back then when I lived in New York.
Uh-huh.
But the first Super Bowl I watched out here, the Ravens were in it, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh, they're pretty good, and they won.
Yeah.
So I was like,
remember.
I'm just gonna stick with them because they aren't bad. And just as the years went on, I was like, I'm not just a bandwagon. I mean, I'm a diehard Ravens fan.
There you go, man. Yeah, I hope Lamar brings home a trophy for y'all one
He
day.
needs to.
Yeah, he can't just be pretty damn good. He needs to be like the best. But anyway, so some of these people in session, what have they asked you to do with your sisters?
They've tried to get me to like sniff their underwear and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like,
What acts have they wanted you to do with them?
oh, none.
Okay, fair enough. Gosh, so some of those chats on sessions, you know, I'm just letting you know that was, I guess, a small part of kind of some of it. I know you played in with. Obviously didn't go to see her, but did you play into some of those chats on sessions saying I did sniff the underwear and some?
No. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, because I know how many people have tried to talk to you about your sisters on sessions.
Probably like 2 or 3.
Okay. What have all? I know they haven't all said the underwear thing. Like, what do they usually talk about on there with them?
It's really just trying to get me to do things with my sisters, but I shut them down pretty fast and block them.
So, what things have they asked you to do with them?
It's really just kind of the underwear thing and try to just get me to touch them and stuff. And I'm like, nah.
Got it. So, obviously, I think, I think what's happened is, you've kind of stared into the abyss. I don't know if it's curiosity or something, but it's turned into. Do you think it's turned into something a little bit too big to handle at some point?
Some points, yeah. In my head, I'm like, I can't get into this. I need to get out, and then I just stop.
Okay.
So there's some times where it's like, oh, maybe I can try to get into a group, see what people are doing.
Right.
But it's like most of the time.
Well, do you think there's been times you've been carried away on there with some of the times?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't think, and you mentioned you were neglected as a kid, and this could be what it is. Like, I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you're a monster, obviously, but there's a curiosity with at your people.
No, I don't know who
Oh,
that is.
okay.
I think that's just a neighbor.
DoorDash. There's curiosity with some of your people. There's obviously curiosity. That's something with these younger videos of kids doing things. I mean, what do you think that curiosity stems from? Because you're young enough to where I think help would be good for you instead of trouble.
I don't think anything does. I'm just kind of thinking like when I look at or when I like see them, and I'm like, what kind of parents would like want this for their children?
Mm-hmm. But the other thing that I'm going to bring up is that there's chats where people send that stuff to you, and you kind of like compliment the videos and say it's good and that type of stuff.
That's feeding into it.
It is. So does your mind like flip into something that you don't want it to be? Because I'm trying to hear you out on this, honestly.
No, I don't. I don't think so. Because most of the time when I'm messaging these people, I'm just watching YouTube in the background or something on TV, so I'm not even really paying attention.
Well, how often do you?
A couple of times a week.
All right. So like a normal 25-year-old. And just be honest with this, because it's not that I don't really care if something happened. I just care if I just want to make sure it doesn't happen again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
But I think just both being honest with each other is probably an issue that I think we can stomp out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, how often have you that was under 18? Because we know it's not 0, and just want
like
two or three times. Okay. What ages were?
Like the 15 to 18.
I wouldn't be asking if it was 15 to 18. I'm not judging you. I
Yeah.
promise you. Like it's just between us. What ages was it actually?
Like
8. What about an 8-year-old made you to it?
the underwear.
The underwear.
Yeah. That's
Okay. And I'm not judging. I think it's something that can be, speaking of demons, I think it's something that can be bled out of you, truly.
Yeah.
But what about an 8-year-old's underwear made you interested in it?
I don't think it's just an 8-year-old one. I think I just have like an underwear kink.
Okay.
Just like women's underwear.
Got it. So the 8-year-old in the video had underwear on.
Yeah.
What happened next?
They either were stripping or dancing, or sometimes they were playing with themselves.
Okay.
I hate talking about it because I know it's wrong.
Well, the fact that you know it's wrong is why I came to talk to you, man. Because it's not, dude. I have a chocolate cake addiction, and you could call me fat, whatever. You can confirm me about stuff I've done, and I would be proud of it. But it's not the fact that we made a mistake; it's how we address the mistake. And because every person on earth except for Jesus Christ has made mistakes. You know what I mean? So you're no more imperfect than I'm imperfect.
Yeah.
It's just the fact. Can we hold ourselves accountable for it? Yes or no? If you can't, then that's where the problem starts. But if you can, like you are, like you're doing a great job, then that's something to me where it's like, hey, you know what? Is it gonna be fixed tomorrow? No, but is it eventually? I think it is, and I really see that in you.
I'll tell you what though, I would I wish I had a phone because I do want to get your contact information.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to sit down with you and your team and talk.
You threw your phone in a ditch today?
Yeah.
What time?
It was like early morning. It wasn't even like throw. I was climbing up the ladder, put it in my pocket, but I missed and it just slipped and hit the pipe that we were putting in.
Okay. So how many phones do you have?
Just
Just one. So you haven't had your phone since what time?
say probably like 9 in the morning.
9 in the morning. Okay. Did your phone break?
Yeah, it's done.
It's done.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay. So that's just not the case. Your phone's still ringing. Okay, your mom just called you, and
No, I can show you my phone.
okay, where is it now?
It's in the house.
Okay.
I can grab it.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
okay.
it doesn't.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
kind
it
of just okay. Is it an iPhone or an Android?
It's an iPhone 13.
Damn, it's time for a new one anyway, dog. What you holding on to that for?
Money.
Okay, if I don't want to be intrusive, but like, how much do you make an hour?
21.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, that hours kind of suck. I mean, I get 40.
There you go.
So
That's not too bad.
sometimes it's overtime, but
Okay. So that's probably why it was so easy to kind of, dude, anything over an iPhone 15, forget it, man. There ain't no seeing that. But obviously there's a ample amount of child saved to that phone. And it's not something that I'm judging you for. Okay. It's just, it's a problem, obviously.
yeah, I
but
need to fix it.
but what makes you save this stuff to your phone?
For the groups.
For the groups?
I will admit, there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, this might be interesting to watch.
Fair enough. So what do you think the number is on your phone? I'm not saying like count every single one. We're not going to do that. But like, it's like guess the amount of balls in the jar, right?
It's pretty steep.
I appreciate your honesty. I genuinely do. When we say steep, we're talking like millions of photos, or what do you think a number is?
Probably
Thousands?
thousands.
Okay.
Kind of nervous to talk about it here because it was secret.
Dude, but I think, you know what? If this conversation was happening when you were 50, there's less grace from everybody involved, right? But the fact that it's happening...
I kind of hate, because it started before I was 18. Like, I started kind of when I was 16, 17. And I stopped for a while and it started back up in like the late 20s.
When you say started...
Like, I got sessions probably in like 2021, 2022.
Oh, okay.
And that was because I was on an adult site,
Mhm.
like BDMS.com, just trying to find like-minded people, see if I had any people in the area I could meet up with.
Sure.
I never did, and then it kind of stemmed to the moms with daughters that would try to show off their daughters, and I was like, I mean, the moms are cool, and then it was like,
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
So you are a virgin still. Okay. I think that could be a big part of it. You just haven't had a real life connection yet.
Yeah, I haven't had a girlfriend since high school.
Oh, damn. What did you go on Tinder at all or Bumble?
I need to start.
Yeah, just go. Do you drink it? I mean, you shouldn't be drinking, but do
I
you?
don't drink, I don't smoke.
Awesome, man. Me either. But maybe go. I mean, I guess meeting a chick at a bar isn't exactly the place to meet somebody. But
Yeah,
man, dude, it'll cut. Chicks dig construction workers, man.
I know. People also at my job tell me they dig the gray hair too.
That they dig the gray hair.
Yeah, I'm 25. With
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of
I'm
gray
kind of seeing.
hairs.
Well, I got a little bit right here. See?
I got a lot. For
Yeah,
25.
dude, I kind of noticed it, but I didn't notice it until you pointed it out.
Yeah, it's in genetics. My grandpa and uncle had like a full head of gray hair by like 18, 19.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you watch basketball at all?
A little bit here. And
Man, it's
there.
like that Duke player, Grayson Allen, man. He was starting to
Yeah.
gray. You know who that is?
I think so.
Yeah, they say he looks like Ted Cruz, that senator, but
Mm-hmm.
wow. So some people get so deep into it that, I mean, you have a passcode on your phone, I assume. Yeah. Is it 4 or 6 digits? Okay. Some people get so deep into child that they start to make their passcodes child adjacent. Like the numbers in their passcode represent child they're into.
Oh, that's my birthday.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah. Yep.
Man, dude. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Wow, man. So, okay. So the 9 doesn't mean like an age you to. It's just
My lucky number 9.
okay. So you're there you go, man. So you were class of 2018, huh?
Yes, sir.
Cool, cool. Did you graduate and everything?
Yeah, graduated from Woodbridge High School.
Okay, cool, cool. Normal classes, gifted classes?
Yeah, standard.
Yeah, yeah. No, I
I
can't.
tried to go to Nova and do the college thing, but it wasn't for me.
Okay. Yeah, dude, college is a scam.
Yeah.
Why would anybody near our age be in
I
debt?
wanted to go for, I wanted to go for engineering, but it just wasn't working out. And then I had my grandma passed away in 2019, I think.
Yeah.
2019. So it's just
So you have an underwear fetish. You have a stinky underwear fetish?
no.
Okay. So I came across a guy recently who had like a dirty diaper fetish, and I was
Ooh.
like, yeah, I was like, oh, dude, he was so. I didn't even want to talk to him, man. I was like, yeah, no, that guy. I'm not helping him for. But so some people have talked to you about your sister's underwear.
I've tried, but I don't.
Okay. Well, Steven, obviously it's just us two talking right now, and I think the reason I'm not hearing the whole thing about you and your sisters and what could have happened with that is because you actually feel shame and remorse for some stuff, and actually, and to me, like if you just told me straight up, like, yeah, I sniffed my sister's underwear and I loved it. I mean, dude, that's crazy stuff. But I think the fact that I'm not hearing something like that is because, and obviously I think something happened with that. There's no coincidences with this type of stuff, but I think you actually feel bad about it.
I've never touched my sister's underwear. Well, I put that on God.
Okay. But have there been fantasies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even especially with my cousin.
Okay. How old's your cousin?
I think she's 14, 15 now.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you right now, because I don't know if are there security cameras in that house?
Outside.
Outside? Okay, not inside. Okay. But obviously fingerprinting is a thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
And DNA and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay. So it will be found out no matter how many times it's washed. I mean,
Yeah, no,
have there been times where maybe you just put your hands were put on their underwear, or just
I don't touch the laundry.
okay.
The farthest thing I do when I touch them is just give hugs. But that's, yeah.
Okay. Have there been times where, because I don't know, girls at a certain age, man, have there been times where they've tried to come on to you, you got to push them off?
Nah, my stepdad's Muslim, dude. Like, the 13-year-old got caught watching on her phone because her friend told her about it, and she had parental control of her phone and hair ties, but she can't do nothing.
Okay.
When I found out she was watching, I think I started watching at like 14, 15.
Yeah, same. I'm with you on that. Well, I could use some fried pickles right now, man.
Dude, I'm so hungry and thirsty.
What's your favorite place to eat at?
Oh, damn. I don't know, because I tried, I've been really cutting down on fast food.
Good.
Like, I was 330 pounds in the beginning of this year.
What are you at now?
Last time I weighed myself, I was like 319, but before that, I was 316.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to get down to at least 275 by like next month to August.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, I mean, I can do it. I didn't really eat much today. I feel pretty good. I might have a small dinner.
Yeah.
And probably weigh myself either Friday evening or Saturday morning. I try to weigh myself like Saturday morning or Sunday morning because that's when I don't work.
Right,
so.
right. Yeah, I'm at like 312 right now as of this morning. So I'm trying to get down to like under 300.
What do you like? How do you eat? Like, do you eat pretty healthy? Like, do you work out?
I don't eat too healthy. I mean, I just eat a lot of shit. I mean, I don't eat terribly, but I just eat a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I used to too.
Like, I don't eat any fried or breaded stuff, like at all, with the exception of Waffle House. But you know, that's, you can't go wrong with that. But anything else, like that's my only exception. But yeah, dude, just no chips, no snacking. I ate a ton of chicken and steak. But I'm still, I gotta lose a shit ton of weight, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you look good. I wouldn't have thought you were in like 300s and stuff. So.
Yeah, but I want to get down to 275.
People think when I ask them, I'm like, how much do you think I weigh? They like think the 200s. I'm like, man, I wish.
I know, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, so Steven, like, I think it comes from child neglect, and obviously you're a good dude. Like, I know we both don't drink, but I would totally have a drink with you hypothetically.
Only time I do drink is when I'm with my buddy, because it's at his house and with his parents, and I mean, it's only like parties and stuff.
Right.
But even then, like, I just take like a ginger shot or something.
Yeah,
like,
no,
if
you're
I
not.
Take 2 or more, I'm like,
yeah, you're not a bar goer or anything like that. Yeah, yeah.
But only time I would go to a bar is to play pool, and I haven't done that since I think 2015.
Yeah, dude. I'm a pool guy. I mean, I'm terrible at pool.
I have a pool stick. My dad got me one like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Over in Woodbridge, there's a shopping center, Dillingham Square, with a bar or restaurant called Brittany's.
Yeah.
Every Wednesdays they do 10-cent wings.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Brittany's.
Okay.
Brittany's Barnes Sports Bar.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
They have like the restaurant side, then the middle has like some tables, but they have 4 pool tables that like just regular people play on.
Mm.
Then they have 1 pool table in like the bar section. That's like a King of the Hill style.
Right.
And that's how I learned to play, because my dad would go in with his friends, and all the old guys were like real good. So I was like, I might as well put my name down one time, and I didn't know how to play a lick. And the old guys started to teach me, and then as I was playing, I started like, hey, I'm actually beating some of these older guys, and they're trying. So I was like, I might as well stick with this. So every Wednesday, even some other days, I go play some pool.
Nice, man. Cool. Yeah, no, you're very. I think a lot of people online would be what I would consider losers, but you're actually a very interesting guy, man.
I just joined this, the app called What's Up? It's like for adults meeting new people. Like, I don't go outside much.
Yeah.
So I just started that app, and I was like trying to meet new people, but it's hard for me during the week because like some days like I don't get home till 6, 7.
Sure.
Because it's either right now I'm working down in Fairfax, but next week I'm starting a job down in Richmond for I think over a year.
Okay.
So it's like I travel all over Virginia, so it's like trying to do stuff on the weekdays is hard, but the weekends is where I try to. You
got weekends off?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I hate to keep digging at this because it's just something that's a concern.
I just I'm not trying to avoid it. You seem fun as hell to have a conversation.
No, like genuinely, dude. Like seriously. But obviously, I think it's a delicate thing, truly. But I know the Muslim dad and everything. Yeah. But if your sisters were to be talked to, would they say anything that you think might be questionable about you? Because God forbid, you don't want to. If something happened between them and you don't want them to be talked to about it. You know what I mean?
I mean, there was an incident that happened for a little bit as a joke.
Okay.
And we were talking about our underwear because she doesn't know how to pull her pants up. And one day I told her, like, hey, like, you need to pull your pants up because I don't want to see that, or it looks like you're not wearing it. And you need to put some on because that's just not right.
Which sister was this? The younger
13.
one? The 13-year-old? How long ago was this?
That happened February, March.
Okay. So was she just walking around naked or something?
No. She had leggings and a shirt on, but I mean, sometimes leggings look like nothing. So I just wanted to tell her, like, took it the wrong way. I admit my mom and my stepdad talked to me. They didn't talk to me for a couple of weeks just because I know what I did wrong. I told them everything. I was like, I meant no ill feelings. I just was trying to be a good brother. Like,
What did she? So what did she get told by you?
I joke very stupidly.
Yeah.
I don't have like a filter.
There you go.
So I'd just be like, oh, hi, it looks like you're not wearing underwear. You should put some on, like, as jokes and stuff. And I took it too far one day, and it was just not the right word to say.
Right. Well, Steven, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm very confident that anything that might have happened in the past won't happen today after this.
You were damn right.
I know I'm damn right, and I know because you're going to take the steps to make sure it doesn't. But
Yes, sir.
has something happened, I'd be willing to bet a good amount that it has. Even maybe a house in, I don't know, Northwest Pennsylvania that something's happened. But you know, the thing is, dude, they don't not talk to you for a couple weeks because of just a comment that was made. That's not really how it is.
I admit the way I egg them on. It's
What did you egg her on
sickening.
to do?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the groups. No, I don't egg my sister on at all. I thought you were talking about the groups. Yeah, no, I don't make any type of jokes around her. Like, we're morning, if she wants pancakes, I'm making pancakes. I mean, I help them with their homework.
Okay.
We're-
So, would there be any pictures that exist of your sister's underwear on your phone or in any chats?
Only pictures I have of my sisters are from last Easter, Halloween,
Okay.
Christmas, and I mean just random funny pictures. Like,
Okay.
I have a video of the 13-year-old when she had her hair out because they get her hair done like every other week or something from their aunt.
Mhm.
She looked like the Rain Girl.
Mm-hmm.
She was like crawling on her hands and feet like a crab, and her hair was dripped down. And I was like, oh, that's funny. Like, I did it in slow motion. She looked like the girl from the Ring movie that would like come out. of the
Yeah,
TV.
yeah. Samara or whatever it was. Or I forgot her name. Okay. So, if every single chat was to be combed through and your phone was to be combed through, would there be anything that you'd want to delete of your sisters that would be bad? Because now would be an opportunity to take that. Because I don't. Basically, the only reason I'm telling you this is because I genuinely like you. I don't want to find out that there's something of your sister's on your phone
Yeah,
from anybody else but you. Because if I do, I can't say I'd be on your side.
no, I feel you, but no.
Okay.
I do admit these past couple of months, because I have all my stuff saved on Google Photos, which you've probably seen.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to delete it so bad, but every time I look, I'm like, dude, this is just a lot.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I really hate myself.
Okay. So a lot of people that go through abuse as a kid like you did are very into child and arrange meetings with 12 and 7-year-olds.
That's like the first time I've ever done that, and I was just...
At what point did you actually want to see these girls? Because there was definitely some points where I think you were sincere about wanting to go to Potomac or go to the apartment or whatever.
Dude, a part of me was like, I want to go,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not to meet them.
Okay.
It's to see why, like, a 12-year-old want to do this. Like, I don't even think I would try to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wanted to go to Potomac Mills today just to fix my phone. Because
Okay.
I have a guy there that I don't know him personally, but he's fixed all my phones before, and you know, I mean, he's pretty good and fast.
Okay.
But I mean, it also was like the time, like coming from Fairfax to my house took about almost 2 hours.
Right.
So
I get it.
Like, I was dead tired. I didn't want to stop anywhere.
Okay. Have there been times where your hand might have ended up, or you had to move your hand off your sisters at any point, or they've tried to push you off them, or you've had to push them off of you? Because the chances of that being absolutely zero, I mean, in the negatives, man. I mean, this is when the gets so bad, people start to act out, and it's the internet making you do some stuff like this if it happened. But any situation where you noticed something was happening and you maybe had to take your hand off them or anything like that.
No, because I mean we don't play fight. Like I don't hit girls.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Have they? How often do they sit on your lap?
No.
Never. Okay. Because I'm letting you know, some way somehow.
There's been times where like I'm sitting on the couch, they sit with me, then they just rest their head on my shoulder.
Okay.
But that's because we're watching like a Netflix TV show.
Right.
Or something.
Right.
Other than that, it's like then I'm like I'm just kind of bored, so then I just leave.
Is there something that you want to say but you're scared to say it?
I mean,
Like about anything? What about what situation has happened where it's been someone who might have been too young and you kind of doing something or just touching each other? Because it seems like there's something you want to say, but you're kind of scared to say it because I understand why. But is there anything that you're thinking of, like maybe I shouldn't say this? Is there anything that you're thinking of right now?
what I'm telling you, God honest truth. I mean, I've never touched a child in any way. I mean, I've never.
Okay.
Most young children I meet are family, friends, or relatives.
Okay.
So,
How when they post in the groups, is it mostly like does that Mega Link thing pop up?
yeah.
Okay. Do you have an account on Mega?
I did years ago.
Okay.
That's because someone sent me kind of files,
Yeah.
and that was kind of like before like I was a teen. I do have like 3 or 4 mega links.
Okay. How many images are on the Mega Links?
Some have like there's one that's like 53, but it's not children. Like I did have some that were children, but Mega's pretty good with that, where they delete them quick.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah. But
What about just the stuff on your phone? Like how young does the stuff go? Like what's the youngest age you think you got saved? I'm not judging. What do you think it is?
below 8.
Okay. What about babies or toddlers?
I think I have a couple. I have so much that I don't even know anymore.
Okay.
And I need to delete it. I'm glad you're talking to me because I kind of did to the point where I was like, I mean, if I keep on doing this, like I knew there were people like you out there.
Mm-hmm.
And like in my mind, like I was half like, I mean, this is kind of interesting, but then it was like, also it's like, I kind of hope like it wasn't like a police that.
Sure. Right.
But like someone like you were like, they could talk to me and like,
Right. Absolutely.
have like a civil conversation.
And actually figure out a way to get help for this, because if you get screwed, it's like nothing actually changes. It's like a waste of time for everybody. I'm gonna get my phone. I'm gonna real quick.
I mean, I can put my number in your
Yeah,
phone.
man, that'd be awesome. You give me my phone. What are they saying?
She sure I told her she was saying can't do anything. She just said that first. And I'm gonna have to go to the next one. And I was like, can you give me to supervisor? She's like, well, I told myself. I totally said, I'm gonna get a phone call from the supervisor. I told her, if they're out of fucking state and they fucking show up and arrest them.
Right.
She was like, I can't show up. So I said, I have to.
Wait, this was a deputy on the phone with you?
Yeah, it was media.
Oh my god. Do you have a phone number? It was in there for RV. Okay. All right. Let me know when he does, because I'm gonna talk to him. All right.
Who's that, by the way?
Yeah, it's just my friend, just for safety reasons. Yeah.
I do want to know, like, how do you, like, because I mean, you're tapped into my phone. How do you do it? Like,
Me? I don't do.
oh, you got, like,
Yeah, I'm.
don't be upset about that.
No, I mean I'm just. I'm a little bit slow with the technology stuff.
I'm not too bad with technology, but I'm not full on, oh, I could hack into a device like Watchdog style.
Right.
Yeah. So it is. Now,
There is a guy that is a student named Gunther, and he's not a licensed or anything like that, but he's just a student of mental health, and I think it'd be a productive conversation for him to talk here.
I mean, I just,
Here.
I've been about this because I mean, I don't,
Did you know about this?
nah,
Here, let's see if he.
I don't know if I want to do this right now. I don't know. I'm gonna have this conversation with her mom.
Do you think you're gonna tell your mom?
No, I know she's gonna
Hello,
ask.
Mr. Flowers.
Hey, Gunther, we're doing that thing I told you about.
Yes, who are we helping today, sir?
We're helping Mr. Steven here. Mr. Steven.
How you doing, brother?
Hey, Stephen, I'm fine. My name is Gunther, and I'm a student of mental health. I'm hoping that I can help you. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like, honestly, happy, but also kind of.
I understand. Who are you going to meet today?
Her name was.
Okay, and how old was
I think she was 12.
Okay.
Turn this down.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Have you and her had a relationship for very long?
No, I think it was only like 2-3 weeks.
Okay. Did things move fast with...
Yeah, strangely fast. I had
Is
to try
that
to.
because do you think that she checked off the boxes on what you look for in a romantic partner, Stephen?
No.
What do you think caused the attraction?
I I mean, she was cute. But I mean, I don't think it really went past that. Like, I mean,
Is she the youngest person you've considered having a relationship with?
Yeah, I don't really think I considered having a relationship with her.
Are you married?
No, I'm single.
And how old are you, Stephen?
25.
How would you describe your condition, meeting up with?
What does that mean?
Gunther, can you rephrase that?
Yes, I'm sorry. What I mean to say is, do you think that your behavior with was acceptable or normal?
No.
And that's fine, Stephen. I want you to know that I deal with paraphilias, and those are unusual attractions. So nothing that you say will weird me out. I know Mr. Flowers is aware of, he's an expert really on this situation, so I think you should consider yourself a little bit lucky that you got to speak with him about this issue. Stephen, how long have you been attracted to preteens? At what age did that start?
I want to say myself, 16, 17. Like, I mean, I started young.
How old was your first girlfriend?
I mean, it was ninth grade, so I mean, I think we were both 14 at the time.
So you started out dating the same age as yourself.
Yeah.
But then 2 years later, you started dipping lower.
A little bit. I wouldn't say I dipped much lower. I kind of stayed around the same age range, and then kind of as I got a little older, I dipped into the younger stuff from other people. Like, I think,
And
like,
what is your lifetime number of partners, Stephen?
0.
You were a virgin.
Yeah.
So were you hoping to lose your virginity?
No.
Why not?
Because, I mean, I'd rather lose it to someone more my age where I could actually have a family and a relationship and wife and stuff. So,
And are you open to receptive intercourse, Stephen?
what does that mean?
Receptive intercourse. Go ahead, Gunther. You're the astute.
Or
No.
are you...
No.
Okay. How many children would you like to have when you meet the right one?
I mean, 2 to 3. Probably
Okay.
more like 2.
And do you have siblings yourself?
Yes.
In this type of situation, Stephen, I see a pattern, oftentimes, of a overbearing mother and an absent father. Was your father active in your life?
Yeah, more so. I mean,
Did it seem that your mother kind of was overbearing, or were they about half and half?
half and half.
Okay. And are they still with us?
Yeah.
Excellent. I know during the it was a very dangerous time. Stephen, did you do your part to protect them and take the...
Do you want me to get you water real quick? Yeah, man, I got you. Good.
And have you had boosters as well?
Let me see the phone. I'm gonna call him. Or here, I'll call him on this phone. It's all good. Don't have time to wait on this guy. It's unbelievable, dude. What are they like? What are they doing?
Spotsylvania 911, what's the address of the emergency?
Hi, how's it going? It's gonna be where the hell are we?
Hey, what's your first and last name?
It's Alex, ALEX. Last name is.
Can I have a good call back? Okay, and tell me exactly what's going on.
Well, we called and they say they're not going to come out to this, which is concerning. So there's an individual here who's currently outside of the house, freely saying all of this, named Stephen. That's Steven, and then who's admitting that he arranged a meeting with who he believed to be a 12-year-old girl and is currently possessing over 1,000 images of child, some as young as infants, and he's also admitted to distributing this child too. And I'm just wondering if we can get a unit out because a deputy called and said that she's not coming out to this, which, you know, this is a crime in progress of possession of child. And I'm very afraid that if nobody comes out, then he's just going to smash his device and you're going to have a child in your community, which we definitely don't want.
Okay, all right, I will put this in. It looks like we already have a call currently in for it.
Is a call in or is somebody on the way? Because, you know, we want to make sure someone's on the way because this isn't something that, you know, we can just send into the cops and then, you know, he destroys his phone. And he already mentioned that he kind of like, you know, he tried to tell me he destroyed his phone. His phone is not destroyed, but he tried to me and say it is. But this is something that he's going to go in and he's going to smash his phone. I guarantee you he's going to smash his phone immediately. There's going to be thousands of images of babies that just go away. There's going to be a child living in this community. And I know that's not how y'all handle y'all stuff here. I mean, there needs to be somebody out here to investigate this.
Okay, so it looks like, yeah, did you speak to a deputy?
I personally didn't. My friend who's sitting next to me did.
Okay, and did they say they were on the way?
They did not say they were on the way. They said they were not coming. That's why I'm calling again.
Okay. All right, give me one moment.
I told her 6 I'm just like, nope.
I'm going to have a supervisor get in contact with you.
Yes, please, but
Okay.
look, we're trying to we're trying to stall this guy, and obviously we're not holding him or detaining him. I'm just trying to stall him so he's outside, so y'all can come in and investigate. There is, I mean, I estimate with the evidence that he has and that we have, I estimate he's facing over 20 years in prison for all of this stuff.
Okay, all right, I'll put the call in and I'll let a supervisor know and I'll have them give you a call back as soon as we have one available.
Oh my God, this needs to happen quick. This is like an urgent thing.
Okay, I'll put the call in.
Thank you.
I'll have them give you a call.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye. Yeah, man.
Foolishly decide to delay having children until much later in life, and it's going to be real traumatic, I think, for their children to lose them in their teens or early 20s.
Yeah.
Which church are you going to?
I don't go to church at all.
And is that, why is that?
I don't know. I've kind of had a conversation with her about my mom. I mean, I'm probably gonna start looking because I mean, it is about time. I mean, it is something I need.
Are your parents Jewish?
Sure.
Well, what religion are they?
I don't know how I'm gonna talk to her about this.
I'll vouch for you. Well, just.
Stephen, you can only heal what you're willing to reveal. Have you been honest with Mr. Flowers about the extent of the depravity?
Yes, sir.
All right. And how much do you have to delete
A lot.
to come clean?
A lot.
How many devices are involved, Stephen? It's usually
Just one.
3 or 4. Okay. And what do you think the lowest age imagery is that you have collected?
Are you a cop?
No.
What are you?
It's more so just an intervention group to get him some help for this.
No.
No, I mean, I have no ability to arrest him. I'm just a concerned citizen, yeah.
I know I've done wrong. I'm
Right.
glad he's here talking to me.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't.
What would you like to say to Allie's grandmother, Judy's lawyer?
do that.
You can speak to her. Be contrite with her.
Just do that. Just.
Just do what?
Just say that again, sir.
I'm wondering what you would like to say to Judy Stroyer, grandmother. Just assume you had the opportunity to speak to her now. Where is your heart on what your
How did
actions?
you find out?
Well, may I talk to you over there?
Please.
So, basically, he was talking to a 12-year-old girl and trying to and
Did he know that she was 12?
yeah, and a 7-year-old sister of hers. And I just came here to talk to him. I know he's only 25.
It's not my kid, is it?
He claims that nothing happened with, I guess, his sisters would be your
12, yes.
right. It is concerning because he has talked to people online about his sisters, about like underwear and stuff like that. And obviously, it's easier for people to admit to having child than it is to doing stuff to their own family. But I think I think he said some concerning things pertaining to his sisters. He didn't say he did anything with them, but just kind of allusions he made to like, saying he has an underwear fetish to me, and then saying that he's talked to people online about his sister's underwear, like all kind of like lines up. I think, if I was a betting man, I hate to say it, but I think it's definitely something to look into at the very least. But I understand he's.
Oh my God.
Like I said, he didn't tell me he did anything. I just think that the patterns are not good. That's what I'm saying. How's it going, sir? Say again?
I said, you don't have to call me sir.
Okay, I got you.
Child.
Right. Yeah, pertaining to
You gotta take the girl and go.
I'm not surprised. I've been saying what he meant.
yeah. Can I talk to you over there?
I'm not surprised. I'm not paying attention to these dudes, man.
Just.
What? I got my kids in here. I got my daughters in here.
I know.
Hey, can I talk to you over there, man?
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. What's your opinion on him?
You got issues with your mama about baby him too much.
Yeah, I can see that. But has he like done anything that's like suspect to you at all?
Everything he do, she baby him.
Yeah. I mean, has he been weird around like your kids? And
I made a comment to my daughter.
oh.
It's a problem. I'm not playing this shit no more, man.
He told me about that comment. He said there was just something about like pants or something.
You seen her looking at her underwear for?
Oh, he was doing that?
Yes. Now he's uncomfortable. She's uncomfortable around him.
So she was in his underwear and he was just looking
No,
at
she was on her pants. She's talking about underwear. And then he said some shit about one day they ride talking about don't tell nobody. She was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So what did he say about her underwear?
Why does your pants look like, why you look like you ain't got no underwear on?
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Dude, y'all need to take his ass out of here, man.
Dude, can you call the cops?
I'm not playing this game. Hey, you better fix this.
Abdul.
Oh, he's going to jail. I'm not playing this, man.
Abdul, do you think you can call the cops?
I've told you, hey, don't lock his ass up. I'm not playing these games, man. You baby him too much.
Abdul, do you think you can call the cops for us here? All right, man. Wait, who? Oh, no, that's not on view. It's just for safety to make sure I'm safe. That's all. It's just for my protection. It's not. No, it's just for my protection. That's all. Oh, dude. Well, he got his. Holy. Did they call back yet?
I'm just through you if you could get him up under the van real quick.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to have him call the cops. Oh my god, dude. It's like, what the f? Dude, they were so good the first time a few years ago. He got that guy doing 25 years here. Yeah, like he's going to jail. This is enough. He's done with it. Yeah. God damn it, man. Show up. Did he say he was calling? I don't think he said he was calling. He just said there's no excuse. This is the break he fucking. This is the break he needed. He's sick of him. All right. May I come on the property? Okay. So this started, well, he said he's been viewing child since like he was 16 or 17. And he said he's viewing stuff like babies and toddlers and all that stuff. Like, no, and I'm not even with you.
Tell me the truth, man. I got my daughters here. Tell me exactly what the he's been doing.
So, what I know, he claims he didn't do anything with them.
Of course not, because I would have.
Okay, there you go. So he tried. So
I would have.
Right. So what happened? What's been happening is he's been viewing child babies and toddlers for the past probably 8 years, and sending that child to other people. And he tried to have sex with a 12-year-old girl and a 7-year-old girl.
Where?
He believed they were here in town, but it was us pretending to be those instead.
The moment you pull up, I already know what's going on, man.
Okay, I got you.
She
Makes
was
sense.
too dumb to see that.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
I
got
already
you.
figured it out.
Right.
I'm street smart.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he don't catch his ass online doing some weird.
Yeah.
I watch your kind of show all the time.
Okay.
My daughter made a comment to me about a month ago. Then I got on her. I said, yo, I will
Right.
I don't care if he's your son. You better fix this problem.
Yeah.
Now I know he has a bigger problem. He ain't coming to his house.
Yeah.
This is him and his mama house.
Yeah.
My child lives here now.
Absolutely.
Now I'm just about to go out of town after next week. Now this shit about to come out. That means you don't do this shit a long time.
Yeah, very long time. We've only known about him for probably like a month or two, and
I already know what's going on. They didn't make pull up.
Yeah.
When I pulled up, she said you couldn't talk to her. I was like, yeah. You don't do some line.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right.
So he went and trying to meet with the kids.
Yeah. So I have a huge stack of papers in my car.
I figured.
Yeah, of like that type of shit.
See,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not surprising me, man. A lot of people took it together, dude.
Well, dude, do you think you can call? So we've been trying to call the cops, and they're being just unresponsive for whatever reason.
The thing is, I don't want no problem between me and her. I'm
Right.
gonna give her the option. This is her son.
Sure.
But I know he ain't coming in the house.
There you go. There you go. Makes sense.
Dude, I got my daughter, bro. I
Yeah.
just lost my wife 4 years ago. My wife went through this. I
Okay.
would,
Right.
and I told him when he said, I would.
Yeah. No. I mean,
You
it's.
tell her this?
I'm about to right here.
Yeah, you might want to know. You know he knew
Hold on.
trying to have sex with a 12-year-old?
Yeah.
Josh, listen.
Hey, what? He knew we're trying to have a sex with a 12-year-old.
I'm not saying none of this is okay, okay? I know, I couldn't even imagine what you are going through because you have two little girls, okay? Well, I'm not trying to justify anything, alright?
Y'all better fix it. I don't care what y'all do.
I know I'm sorry, this is terrible, okay? I don't even want to go into, right? But look, he will move out here right now with
I don't care what y'all do. Y'all fix it.
Can he leave the state?
Can he leave the state?
Yes.
I have no authority to tell y'all. I really don't. I mean, he can technically do whatever.
That's gonna fix the problem.
I
When
don't
he's trying to
know.
meet with having sex with this 12-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Right.
They have all the proof. Yes, exactly. Listen to what he's saying.
Yeah. May I
Have
talk?
all
May I
the
talk to
Yeah,
him on the
this
phone?
is his
Okay.
brother.
Is this? Are you his brother or are you his father?
I'm his brother.
Okay. So Josh. So basically, what? Basically,
But I
what?
don't want him in
Who am I speaking to, may I ask?
Yeah. My name's Alex. So basically, what he's been doing.
8 years. What?
Yeah. So what he's been doing, your brother, Steven, he's been viewing child since he was 16 or 17 years old, as young as babies and toddlers, and trading that with other people online. And he's been having conversations pertaining to, I assume, his stepsisters online as well about their underwear. And he claims he hasn't done anything with them. Thank God.
Can you please call your dad and put him in this conversation? Because he just texted me what happened. Just add him to the conversation.
Okay.
Because
Hey, hold on. Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Hello?
Yeah. Do you hear me? Oh, okay.
Alright, my dad is on the line. So, hello?
How's it going, sir?
Yeah. Okay. So what is going on?
So essentially, Steven, I think your son here, has been viewing child since he was about 16 or 17 years old, as young as babies and toddlers, and also distributing said child to probably countless other people online. And he's also attempted to go arrange a meeting with what he thought was going to be a 12 and a 7-year-old girl to have sex with both of them. And yeah, he's had an issue for obviously a long time at this point, and we're trying to get it addressed.
And you're trying what?
Trying to get the issue addressed, sir.
So, this is blowing my freaking mind.
Yeah.
they
me
have
too.
proof and everything. All emails, all documents.
Right.
What the? So, I don't even know what to say right now. I don't either.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh my goodness. What the So, what? Like, he's got to get out of mom's house, though. He has to.
We have in this house. He's got to get out now.
Yeah,
I know.
that comment he made a few months ago about, I don't know who's who, but he mentioned that comment to me as well about the underwear thing, and then he mentioned he has an underwear fetish to me as well. So he's it's I'm sure the tip of the iceberg with this type of stuff.
Like, who? I'm not trying to be like rude, but like.
It's called Kid Protectors Kid Protectors USA, sir. We're a private group of just concerned citizens.
dude. So, and Nicole, what are you doing? I mean, Steven's on the house with you.
It doesn't matter who's on the house. I'm not worried about them. Exactly. I don't even give a about who's on the house. What I need to know is what's going to happen. That's exactly.
Here, put my phone back.
I think this fucking city right now.
Hey, do you hear me? Hello? How's it going, sir? So, I'm sure he filled you in, but we have a group we catch online child. We've been to Spotsylvania County before, in the county, and we do have a guy who we helped get 25 years in prison here for something very similar to this. So, Steven was messaging who he thought was a 12-year-old girl and a 7-year-old girl, and he arranged a meeting with who he thought was both of them, and chickened out last minute, but he arranged a meeting. All the chats are there, and I approached him at his home today. He voluntarily told me, under no duress, under no threats, on his own free will, that he's possessing thousands of images of child on his phone. That's why we're, their parents are throwing a fit, not at me, but just about the whole situation. And it's getting pretty chippy. There's no issue with me and the parents, but essentially what Steven's gonna do if y'all don't come out here is what the 20 years of prison that's on his phone right now is gonna go to absolute if y'all don't come out here. And his parents, it seems like his stepdad is probably gonna didn't make any threats, but it seems like his stepdad is very unhappy with Steven. And I believe a cop needs to come out here and investigate this, because the first time we were out here, the cops came, they saw the evidence, they did the right thing, and now that guy's doing 25 years in prison. And I believe the same situation is going to happen here. He also admitted to distributing this child. And the problem is, if y'all don't show up here, a lot of this is on the encrypted apps. So if his phone goes away, all that goes away. You cannot preserve the apps that he's on. So it's currently sitting on his phone right now, and there needs to be an on-scene investigation of this, because this guy is going to get away with this if nobody comes out here. Okay, I can't make him stay out here. I can stall him as much as I can, but that's the extent of what I can do. That's correct. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Are you the supervisor? Okay, well. All right, they say they're getting a unit out. Gunther. Your parents are not too, they're not exactly too enthusiastic about the whole thing, that's for sure.
I know.
But that means they're good parents. That means they care, right?
I don't know really where I'm going to go.
Consequences, right?
Before Mr. Flowers is on his way, Stephen, do you think have you let him glance at your photo roll to see what needs to be deleted?
He mentioned what's on there, Gunther.
I've told him what's on it. I've told him multiple times I've wanted to delete it. I need to.
How many of your sister's friends have caused you to feel things below the waist, just honestly?
None. I don't find...
Do you think you're not attracted to that age group person, but you are when you're seeing them on video?
Yeah, I mean, even the videos lately, like the past year or so, they really haven't done anything to me, attractive-wise. I just don't know why. I trade every so often with them, but it's just swiping through, seeing what's there, stupidly saving stuff, even though I know I shouldn't. No, there's been times where I've been kicked out of groups because I didn't trade.
It's admirable.
Yeah, so I mean...
How many images or gigabytes, terabytes? What's involved to be considered?
Just, I mean, I guess consistency. I mean...
Okay, and what, have you been consistent over months and years in the trading department?
Not really, no. I mean...
Not really. The ones that you know who are, how often are they providing material?
I honestly couldn't tell you, because, I mean, there's so many different groups and so many different people. It's hard to like really give you an estimate of who's who. And I mean, I don't have names because it's either like nicknames, emojis, codes, and I couldn't tell you.
But you're willing to share that information with Mr. Flowers once he's on his way, so that can contact those people for further investigation, right? You want to help.
I mean, I've told them exactly where to go, how to find them, how to get in.
He did. He sure did.
I mean,
Now, what type of phone did you use?
I've phone 13, just the regular 13.
Do you think someone at work has it right now?
Oh no, I have it in my possession. On the way home, I tried going to a T-Mobile so I can get a new one. But I mean, I don't have any money. I got like 12, 13 bucks in my name.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, bills are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, money isn't everything. Sometimes a relationship can make a poor man feel as rich as a king.
Yeah.
I would encourage you to get Grindr, any of the other hard R apps, and get active on there. Put yourself out there. You're not on the job site. You're on the job needing someone to take your virginity. Now, sometimes you can put that out there too soon, so you may want to masquerade.
I think what it is with me and my virginity is like I am Roman Catholic. I'm not too big into the religious stuff.
Oh, sure,
but I
sure.
mean, I feel like I hear people talking construction about throwing themselves around with women all the time, getting broken. I'm a very like emotional. Like I don't like showing emotion or let people know that I have feelings and stuff. But it's like I want something that like I'm able to express my feelings with and just kind of be who I am. Like I'm a funny, outgoing, helpful. I mean, I'm nice. I mean, I don't, unless you tick me off, I don't really have a mean bone in me.
Right, right.
So, I mean,
I think the majority of the local community would have an issue with some of the imagery that you use.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to need to work on the most. Would you agree?
Yeah. I'm really hoping. I gave him my contact information. I would really like. I mean,
stay in touch.
I need help.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need help a lot. No.
Your parents are not, right?
Yeah, no, they aren't.
Is your father supportive of you?
Your
stepfather.
To a point. He does what he can.
Does he have another family?
Like kids or?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
And do you feel you are second fiddle to them? Their first chair?
No, but I mean, his kids come first. I mean, all of his kids and I have amazing relationships. I've known them all 10 plus years now.
And do you think that you prefer women that are not your race because of the impact of your stepfather and his children on your life?
No. Even like before, like they really got together. I mean, what the hell? Did your parents?
Now there's women who.
Oh, dude, I think your parents might have called. Let's wait, Gunther. I think the cops are pulling. Oh, what the hell's going? What the f going on here?
Mr. Flowers, it's probably something to do with the parking situation.
Oh,
Oh,
it is. It probably has to be the parking. Virginia is very strict about speeding and parking.
Yes, I hear they are draconian.
Yeah, no, they're very about that.
I have enjoyed.
How you doing, officer?
Yeah.
Doing all right.
Here, bye.
All right, who's Steven?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're Steven?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and turn around for me. Right now, I'm detaining you, okay?
Go ahead. I understand. Yes, sir.
All right, guys, this is Steven of Fredericksburg, Virginia, out in Spotsylvania County. He was attempting to meet up with a 12 and a 7-year-old and admitted to possessing thousands of images of child on his phone, including as young as infants and toddlers, and trading that as well. He's in some deep and yeah, just another I mean, this is for sure. I mean, Spotsylvania doesn't f around with these guys. He's in for a long one. So yeah.
I got a trash water bottle in my pocket and I think my wallet in my other one. Maybe.
Wallet in the other pocket, so essentially nothing. Oh,
I don't mind you guys recording at all.
right.
So you don't get
Yeah, sure. We're just auditing at this point, sir. That's all. That's all, man. We're just auditing.
You guys are good. We can try to keep the family out of it for now.
Yeah, we're not filming them. Absolutely not.
I appreciate
Yep,
that.
for sure.
Ma'am, I will talk to you in a second. You want to go inside the house for me? Go ahead and go inside. That's fine. I'm not.
It's about goddamn time. So fast. Oh, another douche. Wow, this could have happened an hour ago. Wow. You never know. Oh, they're rolling deep. How's it going, sir?
How you doing, sir?
Good.
I'm guessing you're the caller, right?
Yes, sir. Alex. Meet you.
What's your name?
Alex.
Okay.
Did I talk to you on the phone?
No, that wasn't me. I'm just here.
Okay.
I think they spoke to a Jesus. Is that one of your buddies?
Yeah, they spoke to both of us. Yeah. So.
Let me just talk to my partner.
Gotcha. Spotsylvania piece is rolling deep. Oh, they're Mirandizing him already. Yeah, dude. Awesome.
You can decide at any time to explain these rights and not answer any questions or statements. You understand these rights and have explained these right now. Have these rights in mind, are you available to answer questions? Alright, right up. I'm not asking you any questions right now. I just want to make sure that you know your Miranda rights up the road, okay? Steven?
I am not investigating this.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the supervisor and CID to come.
Got it.
So please feel free to relay any of that once they get here.
Sure.
But we were told to come here.
Absolutely.
Basically, the detective's working on everything they need. They'll be
I already told
Okay.
them.
So we do have further info of him messaging who he thought was a 12-year-old girl for. So we will show it to him. Absolutely.
If you want to support the Predator Poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.